Overview. A totally new age of the 7 Series, long BMW's leader car and the brand's most extravagant and high-level item, has appeared for the 2023 model year. The recipe doesn't change much from the ongoing vehicles. Powertrains incorporate a turbocharged inline-6 and a twin Super V8, with a module crossover joining the setup later. On our underlying test drive, we found that the 7 Series genuinely drifts not too far off. Its dealing with is somewhat lither than the 2022 vehicle's gratitude to certain progressions to the undercarriage and suspension, including another back tire directing framework. Its driver help tech gives a sans hands driving mode for interstate trudges, yet the vehicle's show-stopping highlight is a discretionary 31.3-inch back diversion show called Performance center screen that drops from the roof and streams television and motion pictures utilizing the installed Wi-Fi framework. Engine, transmission, and performance. A 375 horsepower turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 is standard. Models with this motor are assigned 740i, and is helped by a 48-volt half-and-half framework. Back tire drive is the main arrangement accessible on this model. BMW gauges that the 740i will hurry to 60 miles per hour in 5.0 seconds. The 760i xDrive is controlled by a 536 horsepower twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 and comes standard with all-wheel drive. This motor likewise utilizes a 48-volt half-and-half framework, and BMW claims it will tear to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. We had the option to test the 760i xDrive and noticed its plush activity as well as strong speed increase. The new vehicle comes standard with an air suspension, and BMW has consolidated a back tire controlling framework and versatile dampers into the case too. Accordingly, the new vehicle feels more deft than the active model, however stays more centered around solace than physicality. New plan for the controlling haggle selector. The recently planned guiding wheel additionally has its impact in the selective driving experience. It has 2 spokes and a level-lined edge. Its control boards contain rocker switches and parchment wheels as well as buttons offering haptic criticism when squeezed. In vehicles determined with the M-Game bundle, drivers are given a traditional 3-torqued, level base plan. A wonderfully planned center console control board has the iDrive regulator, begin/stop button, volume control for the sound framework and buttons to control vehicle capabilities. Additionally situated here are the My Modes buttons, which supplant the driving experience control switch, and the recently planned gear selector. Cautious backdrop illumination carries more noteworthy visual accentuation to the control board. Restrictive glass applications for CHO's controls are standard. This elaborately engaging plan include is applied to the stuff selector, the regulator, the beginning/stop button, the volume control for the sound framework on the center console and the seat change controls coordinated into the entryways. Interior design. Exceptional traveling comfort in a rejuvenating setting. Extravagance at its most moderate anticipates the driver and travelers inside the new BMW 7 Series. A select selection of materials, accuracy craftsmanship of the greatest request and a plainly organized, moderate inside plan support the restrictive onboard insight for both the driver and travelers. Here, liberal measures of room meet inventive gear highlights and the shrewd interaction of super advanced control/activity, network, driver help, infotainment, and digitalization arrangements. And afterward there is the slyly snappy determination of materials, which catch the creative mind regarding the 2 looks and material allure. Another discretionary element is the utilization of impeccable cashmere for a piece of the seat surfaces. The delicate and enjoyably warm feel of this richly refined regular material meets up with the standard glass applications for CHO's controls, the discretionary open-pore fine wood of the inside trim strip, and the hardened steel speaker covers to make a sumptuous feeling of prosperity. Automatic doors bring a sense of occasion to any journey. Another solace improving element of the new BMW 7 Series is the discretionary programmed entryways. To open or close the front and back entryways, travelers basically contact the handles, set flush into the body or the buttons in the BMW communication bar at the front of the lodge or the back entryway trim. The opening and shutting grouping can likewise be initiated utilizing the key dandy. New innovation incorporates a supportive safe leave capability. Using the information from 12 ultrasound sensors on one or the other side of the vehicle, inhabitants are cautioned while a coming person on foot, cyclist, or vehicle would be jeopardized on the off chance that an entryway were opened. Visual and perceptible prompts alert the inhabitants and the entryway won't open until the danger has passed. A necessary servo mode permits the ways to be opened and shut physically with insignificant exertion.